Okay, so I made a longer video to study a phenomenon that I have been observing for over a year, and this is through soldering. As you can see, my soldering iron and everything here. I'm gonna wait a little bit for it to heat this up. I made a shorter video. I'll link it up to here about this, but I wanted to make it longer so that way people can see how it behaves, how it attracts, and the simplest thing I can explain to this is that it's called electron separation, or electromagnetic field separation. The reason why for that is that because everything in this lifetime is magnetic. And if you noticed, that's how water molecules attract to each other, through magnetics. And I will show you and I will demonstrate you how it actually works in this video. Simple as using smoke. And today I actually added water to this because I wanted to see. I have not experimented with water yet. I wanted to see on camera, and so I can talk about it to see if it actually behaved the same way. If the water molecule behaved the same way. Now, that water molecule is kind of thin. We might have to put something in there in order for it to work correctly. But I'm going to try it anyway. I'm going to see if actually I have the influence. And I have been studying this for a long time. Basically, you have, let's say this is you. You have actually a circle. Everywhere you go, you actually have a circle. And you influence that circle. Anything that is around your circle, you actually influence that. And let's say you go into a room and if have a lot of radiation, that circle, within that circle of you would absorb all the radiation around that circle. Anything further than that, it can't get to you because there's no influence of magnetic. Remember, you are magnetic. So you would absorb the electron that is in the air. Let's say this is your circle right here. You will affect all that. But around further out, you won't able to affect that. And I'll show you, I'll demonstrate that, how it actually works with smoke. Now, if you watch my shorter video, I actually mentioned that. That in order for me to influence, okay, right now, I am on your right-hand side, okay? I'm standing on your right-hand side because I have a tripod here. Straight right here, because that's what a camera is. And I have a tripod. In order for me to move, I would have to move the camera a little bit to get on the other side, because I have a stick that actually move up and down like this, and it's in the way. So if you see the other video, it's the same thing. You're going to see this the same way. I'm going to move just a little bit, but not too much, because I have to get on the other side. So right now, I am on your right-hand side. And watch how this smoke behave. In order for me to demonstrate that, I have to actually put a little metal onto this. And look how naturally, the smoke would rise upward, right? But if I get close to this, look what happened. I'm close now. Look what happened. It's going towards my hand. If I take my hand away, and I have to take a little longer. Now look what happened. less influence. See? I'm still grabbing some of it. Okay? How did I discover this? I solder. During my soldering venture, I said, why do these smoke always follow me? Remember, soldering, you can't breathe this. So I used to get mad. I said, why are you following me? Why you keep following me? I don't want to breathe you. I do not want to breathe you. Especially solders. You know, if you solder. I used to get mad. I said, I don't want you to follow me. Why don't you go over there? Why don't you go somewhere else? But it won't. It just won't. And I had been observing. I switched sides. I said, okay, fine. You can go on this side. I'll go over there. Once I go over there, within a minute, you'll start to follow me over there. I said, okay. Okay, so you're going to decide to follow me now. Really, you have a brain to follow me. So I used to get mad. I used to scream at my soldering iron, believe it or not. So then I started to solder again this year because I have to make a bunch of projects. I still got them over there, blah, blah, blah. So I figured, whoa, wait a minute. It's because when I touch metal, metal have, you remember, things, electrons attract to some things. It has to attract to something. In this case, I have metal. When metal heats up, it rises with the smoke. So it influences the smoke to get to where I am. Look, this phenomenon, if you can see, very strange. Look how close it comes to me. Okay. And it's not a phenomenon. I just used the word. It's not really a phenomenon. It is actually electrons separating. And when electrons separating, it actually follows where the attraction is. Okay, let me get this off a little bit. I'm going to turn on the fan just a little bit. Sorry, because it's getting too much in here. The smell is getting too much and it's going to give me a headache. I need to fan some of these things out. Sorry. And I don't want to pause the video because if I pause the video, oh, this thing's not opening. You would hear a different tone. Let me open it up. There we go. See, you hear that different tone? Anyway, so today I figured I made a longer video because I want the fan to go that way because all of the air should have gone that way. And I made that video up here. If you check that out, it's going to behave the same way. I wanted to go that way because the fan is that way. So usually, like last week, I didn't really thought fully about this. So I put the fan over there. I stand over here. And it end up is that the smoke still follow me. Watch this. And that's how I figured this out. That's how, see? See? The smoke is that, the fan is that way. I'll show you. I showed you in the other video, but I'll show you again. Right there. That fan is right there. It should follow that way. Right? Naturally, it should, all the air, it should be over here going towards there. But in this case, as you can see, it doesn't. And that's how That's why this is a good demonstration. See? It's coming towards me. Every time I solder. Yeah. Over there. I don't want to breathe this stuff. But in order for me to make this video, I have to stand here and torture myself with this stuff. Because remember, this is 60-40 rosin. That's 60 lead. 60 and 40, I think. 60 rosin and 40 lead. Yeah, you can say that lead is bad. Well, I don't want to breathe it. So when I solder, I don't want to breathe it because it does give me headaches. And I tell myself, that's how I discover this. That's how I discover this phenomenon, that you can actually see how it behaves. Let me shut this down a little bit so you can, sorry, I have to move the camera a little bit there. So how it behaves. I wanted to do this so you can see how the electron actually behave by watching smoke. And that's what we're doing. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so you can see better view in the camera, I guess. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna test with water and see if water. I don't know if I'll be able to get enough steam to do that. Watch this. This is a perfect example now. Okay. Steam. I'm going to go close just a little bit. It's not hot enough, sorry. Let me heat this up a little bit. Ooh. Wow, look at that. That thing gets stuck. Uh-oh. Huh. Okay. Oh wow, look at that. Look at how nice that came out. So literally you can clean with just water. That's a new discovery right there. Oh my god. Wow. I wanted to clean this tip for a while. Look how nice this tip is. Oh my god. Okay. Listen to this. Look at this. I threw away a lot of tips. Look. So many tips. Okay. Because I cannot clean that up. Look. Even this nice tip right here. Look. I cannot clean that up. I didn't know you can actually clean it with just water. Oh my word. Look. I threw a lot of tips. If you look, I'm gonna zoom this in. Look how many tips I've been throwing out. All that. Because I could not clean it. Huh. Okay, so we discovered something new today. Wow, that's kind of crazy. Okay. That came out really nice. Look at that. So all I really need to clean this, dip it in water, and then come through here. Crazy. Wow, look at that. And all this time I've thrown all these tips away. Huh. Idiot. Okay, so, hey, I discovered something new while doing this. Yay for me. Now I don't have to throw that many tips out. Okay. So now we're going to try to influence, let's get back to this video here. We're going to try to influence the water from here. And see what it does. I only got a few seconds because this gets... Yup, it does too. A little bit. So, I guess we have to have... Maybe we have to have metal in them in order for it to work? Is that the thing here? I'm gonna take a little metal. See, all the metal comes to me. Look, I can actually guide that. See that? Look at. I can actually guide how it behaves. Watch this. The little smoke, I can actually bend it. I can bend it. Look. See? I can affect that. See that? I hope you can see it in the camera because I can see it here very clear. Look. See that trail standing up? I can influence that. Come this way. Come that way. Come this way. See? Look. Bend. You can bend smoke. Maybe that's what I should title this. You can bend smoke. See? Because it attracts to my hand. Literally, that's what it's doing. Alright, now we're going to try with... Nope. It doesn't affect as bad. It's because water must have neutralized the metal. So literally, we need metal. See, look at how much I'm affecting that surrounding. Look at that. Oh my God. Look at how it's coming towards me. Naturally, it should rise up. See? Now I'm going to come close to it. I'm going to... Look at that. Naturally, it should rise up, right? But it doesn't. Oh my God, look at that. Wow, look how much I cleaned that with just water in this thing. Huh. See? So now I know I can make another video to clean this thing. That's gonna be a separate video, but look. I can still influence this. Look. Wow, it's crazy, right? Anyway, so that's how I discovered that. So we need to put metal in here. I wonder if I can put salt. Maybe salt particles would act differently. And put regular salt in there. Let's see with salt particles. Let me get a spoon. Alright. Now let's see. Nope, salt water doesn't do it. Maybe a little bit, but not enough. It doesn't seem to be not enough. It doesn't seem to have enough like something for it to see the effect. I see a little bit, but not much at all. See? Now let's see if I get away. I gotta get away for a few seconds to get the less influence of the water. Let's see. It rises naturally now, okay? I have to clean this up a little bit. It rises naturally. I'm gonna wait until this gets hot. Right now it's at 6 something degree. Right there, you can see. 700 something degree. This goes up to 850. And that's all I can go up as. See? So 856, 657, but that's going to stay right there. Okay, so now I'm going to try it again. Nope. You can affect just a little bit, but it's not like this whatsoever. Oh, I didn't put any metal in there. I have to put metal in there. You can see a little bit, but I don't see it like it happening like it used to be. Nope. It rises up. So we know, even with salt water doesn't. So we know that it has to be something heavy enough, and it has to be electrical charge in order to do that. Unfortunately, water doesn't affect as much. You can see it. You have to heat this back up again. So we need water and something else in order for that to work. Maybe it has to be like metal water. We have to put some kind of liquid metal in there in order for that to work. But as you can see, for this here, these material is a rosin, and this is with metal. Anytime I play with this alone, you don't see the effect as much. But if I have metal in it, then it would attract. So we are actually attracting not only the positive, but we're actually the metal as well. That's from my observations, or that's from my understanding of it. Okay, now it's back up. Let's try one more time before I end the video. See? It's coming towards me. Go away. See? It won't go away. See? It's all bending towards this finger, and watch this little thing. I can bend this. Look. I move away. Look. See the effects? Look at that. I can actually move back and forth, and look. I can actually make wave in it. And I'm not moving that much. I'm just moving towards close and farther away. 2 fingers. Let's try 2 fingers. Look at that. I'm bending it. See? And I'm not moving a lot, because if I move a lot, then you can say, oh, look at that. When it's thin, you can actually affect a lot, like bending it. Look. Oh my God, look at that. If I take my hand away, it's normal, but it's coming towards me because it's attracted towards my body. Right? But look, I'm bending that way now because I have this hand and this hand. It's stronger over here. Look, you can see the bend in them. You can see your wave. See? Ooh, look at that. Wow, right? Look, now it's coming over here. Let me go over here. Now I'm disturbing the disturbance by being over here now. Look. Oh, now it's rising naturally because I make a cup. See that? Isn't that amazing? I'm gonna, because you influence, look at that. It attracts so much my finger. And it moves up. See it? because it's dissipating. When the electron dissipate. That's how I understand it. Whew. This is too much for me for today. It's a lot. I have to breathe all this in. So I'm going to turn the fan on. I'm going to end the video because I don't want to stand sitting here and breathing all this crap. But if you have a soldering iron, you can actually play this by yourself, or you can just light up a stick with some rosin in there, and you can play with that, and you can see this phenomenon as well. You can see how it actually works. But as far as I know, I'm going to end this video because I got to get out of here. I have to suck the thing out. But I hope you learned something. And I will see you in the next video.